A coalition of Niger Delta youth leaders has called on young people in the region to shift from protest to active political participation ahead of 2027 elections. The group in Rivers State passed a vote of confidence in President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, citing what they described as people-oriented projects and reforms within the Niger Delta Development Commission. National leader of the coalition of Niger Delta youth, Adokiye Mujitin, said the era of agitation should give way to constructive engagement in politics and governance.
Over the years, youth have been kept behind the scene when it comes to issues of leadership. Despite the enactment of the Not Too Young bill as a law in Nigeria, young people in Nigeria, particularly in the Niger Delta region, have not been given the opportunity to man positions of leadership and trust. And therefore, we use this opportunity to encourage members of the National Assembly, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, to see to the fact that young people are continually engaged in positions of leadership. To that extent, we are preparing ourselves to gather on the 12th of April 2026 to lend our voice in the preparation towards the election of the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. We call on all youths of Niger Delta to come out so that we can collectively take a decision that will spell out a better future for all of us.
Other stakeholders said reforms under the administration's renewed Hope agenda require continuity, noting increased youth engagement and local development in the region.
I will say that they should still give this administration, an opportunity, the time to make what is wrong right. I think if we give them time, and if they fail us, then we can hold them betterly accountable. But until now, let's see how we can support them. And if you look at Niger Delta today, there has been relative peace within the region. The youths are being carried along. This was what we've been praying for, that there should be some level of, crisis management or crime management in the region, which by God's willing, we are seeing that in our region.
To already have a beginning of what Mr. President is doing today. Those that are traveling today from here to Aba is testifying that the roads are clean now. We too, I am a leader in this region, Niger Delta. We too, that is here, we have also seen a reasonable development in our region. Number one, you can go to the riverside today and see that if you go, fishermen today now catch fishes on the river. It wasn't there before in the past 8 years. We see that economic welfare has greatly improved. There are these gun running in our region before, these gun runnings are no longer there. People go to river now, fetch water in our local areas. Our people pick the Sam and Prewenkos today, which was not there in the past administration. A lot of those things, little things that are coming on board are the things we need to grow more to see that we better this country. You see, the government must not do everything for us. There are things that we can do ourselves. There are things that the women can do to better their household, which is just to give an enable environment for business to drive on their own.
The leaders also called for unity across the Niger Delta, stressing that sustained support for current policies would help advance the region's development goals.